And it's all going to depend on fractions. Corey sucks along, and it could end up just coming down to the lane. Who's going to come fastest in the last eighth of a mile? Who knows? I think Millie's Million looks like a very talented 2-year-old with Michelle Ray, Ricky Ray, trainer. And Moonshine and Melody with Corey Manning, you just never know. Knocked off 6 seconds from August the 1st to August the 8th. He knocks off another couple seconds here. Could make it quite interesting coming down the lane. Should be a lot of fun.
The horses are called to the starting gate for the kindergarten stake, non-wagering. Number 1, Millie's Million, Michelle Ray drives, and number 2, Moonshine and Melody, Corey Manning. 2 pacers on the gate. Pass first start pole. And they're off in pacing. Millie's Million takes the lead. Moonshine and Melody right there in second. The 2 fillies going down the backstretch for the first time. Millie's Million still leading the way. Moonshine and Melody right there. 36-2 for the opening quarter. Millie's Million still leading the way. And they're coming around for the stretch for the first time. Still Millie's Million. Moonshine and Melody right there. One 10-1 for the first half, and they're going around the turn for the last and final time. Still Millie's Million leading the way. Moonshine and Melody not going anywhere down the backstretch. Millie's Million. They're coming to the 3/4 mark. 1:43-1. And they're coming home. Millie's Million still leading the way. Moonshine and Melody still right there. Down the stretch, Millie's Million. Millie's Million holds on. Moonshine and Melody right there for second. 2:16 and 3.
As Ricky Ray would say, they don't put the time on the check.
Coming to the winner's circle is the unofficial winner of the Kindergarten Stake, Millie's Million. 2-year-old Bay Filly by Ambro Baylor and Untold Millions, owned by Richard Ray of St. Claude, trained by Richard Ray, driven to die by Michelle Ray. There you go, ladies and gentlemen, Millie's Million with Michelle Ray. Here are your quarter times. Then we'll have the first quarter in 36 and 2, over the half in 1:10 and 1, over the 3 quarters in 1:43 and 1, finishing the full mile in 2:16 and 3. And that's Millie's Million with the win and Moonshine and Melody second. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Miami Fair. Now our regular program will start. Here are the changes for today's race card. Race number one is clear. Sorry about that. Race number 1 is all clear. Race number 2 is all clear. Race number 3 is clear. Race number 4 is clear. Race number 5 is clear. Race number 6, number 4, ask for me, is a vet scratch. Number 4 is scratched, ask for me. Race number 7 is clear. Race number 8, owner change to number 3, Angel Hands. Owned by Kevin Hildebrand and Arrow voted. Number 3, owner change, Angel Hands, owned by Kevin Hildebrand and Arrow voted. And race number 9, scratch. Number 5, Senga Waterford. That's 6. Number 5, Senga Waterford is scratched. Betting is now open for race number 1. You have 5 going to post. Win, place, show betting. Quinella Exactor Tractor and early daily double.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Weekend number 6 here in Miami, Manitoba. I'd like to give a shout out to all the HPI people watching on simulcast. Shout out to Brett Earl in Winnipeg who owns A&W. I know he's watching. He has a good day of racing. We've got 9 races, including the feature in race number 7 where we have the track record holder, Tito Santana, who broke the track record in the claiming race, is now in the open, and we'll see what he does there. Track currently is rated heavy. We just watched the 2-year-olds and they went about 2:16, so that could change the outcome of races. Anytime I see a heavy track, I kind of look at the bigger horses. They're stronger and they can usually maintain a pace a lot stronger than the small little ones. Not always, but in most times. Track will tighten up as the day goes on because the sun feels hot, but I think for the first couple of races, we're not going to have any, what I would call any fast monster miles. Let's go to race number 1 here. We have a maiden race, and looks to be a good one. Let's wait for the tractor to go by here. I like Zippity Zoom. Dean Ray having a great start this year with 10 wins and 27 starts. Tara Isman, the trainer, definitely sitting on a win with back-to-back seconds. Heavy betting favorite last week, and I think Zippity Zoom will be the early speed, cut the mile, and I think has the best shot in this maiden race to get her picture taken. His picture taken here in race number 1. Horse for second, I'm going to go a little on the... I watched this horse qualify. He actually qualified twice last week, August the 8th, but he pulled up at the half the first time. And then he qualified shortly after that, and he looked good doing it. I know you only see a mile and 2:8.1 there, but he kind of impressed me a little bit the way he went in that qualifier. So I'm going to take Woodstock Hearing just on a hunch in my exactor and Quinella bet. Wide open for third, True Towner. He's got a third in his last start, 5 starts. Daryl Mason the board, Sherry Mason trainer, and did pace the mile in 2:6, was a heavy long shot last week, and I think will be the horse that will get the trip in here. And this is a heavy track, remember I said that. So if we're going to get any long shots, I think it's going to be in the first few races, so you better maybe even make a couple of outside bets. Maybe you can take a little bit of the pool that way. But I'm going to box up 2, 3, and 4 in my tractor box for $1, spending $6. Good luck. We'll see everybody back at race number 2. And again, a good shout out to the HPI people watching us, and I hope you enjoyed the show. We've been getting nothing but great comments on the product, on the track, and so we appreciate that very much, and you guys tuning in. Thanks again.
The horses are on the track for post-parade for race number 1. Number 1, the Irish King, owned by David Mooney, trained by Kevin Hildebrand, driven by Kevin Hildebrand. Number 2, True Towner, owned by David Mutt, trained by Sherry Mason and driven today by Daryl Mason. Number 3 is Zippity Zoo, owned by Tara Isman, trained by Tara, driven today by Dean Ray. Number 4, Woodstock Huey, owned, trained, and driven by Corey Manning. And number 5, I'm Hot Off the Press, owned by Tara and Gary Isman, trained by Tara, driven by Clayton Braybrook. 5 will go to post in race number 1.
Those of you that are here for the first time, you're looking at the tote board, you see NTS. That is no tickets sold right now currently on the 2 and the 5 horse. Not even $2 on each horse has been sold. So heavy track, worth the launch shot today.
2 minutes post time, 2 minutes. The horses are called to the starting gate for race number 1. Number 1, the Irish King, Kevin Hildebrandt drives. Number 2 is True Towner, Daryl Mason. Number 3 is Zippity Zoom, Dean Ray teams up. Number 4 is Woodstock Huey, Corey Manning. And number 5, I'm Hot Off the Press, Clayton Braybrook. You have 5 pacers on the gate. Pass fair start pull. And they're off and pacing. And right to the front end is Zippity Zoom, the Irish King in second, True Towner third. I'm Hot Off the Press fourth, and the early trailers, Woodstock Huey. Now they're heading down the backstretch. Zippity Zoom still leading the way, 3 lengths back to Irish King. True Towner right there in third. I'm Hot Off the Press fourth, and Woodstock Huey can see them all. As they're coming to the quarter mark, Zippity Zoom still leading the way. 33-1 for the opening quarter. Zippity Zoom still marching along. Irish King right there in second. True Towner third. I'm Hot Off the Press fourth. Woodstock Huey fifth as they're coming around for the first time. Zippity Zoom still leading the way. (106-1) for the first half. Zippity Zoom still leading the way. True Towner making a mistake at the half. Irish King is second. I'm Hot Off the Press third. Making another move is Woodstock Huey. But still, Zippity Zoom leading down the backstretch. Woodstock Huey too wide making a move. Irish King is second. I'm Hot Off the Press now fourth. Zippity Zoom still leading the way at the 3-quarter mark. 140-1. Zippity Zoom leading the way. Woodstock Huey trying to still make a push. Irish King on the inside third. On the outside, I'm Hot Off the Press fourth. True Towner getting back into the race 3 wide as they're coming down the stretch. Zippity Zoom still leading the way. Woodstock Huey trying to make a late charge. Irish King and I'm Hot Off the Press. Woodstock Huey trying to make a late move. Woodstock Huey sticks his nose in front. Woodstock, Huey, Zippity Zoom. I'm hot off the press. 2:15 and 2. Coming to the winner's circles, the unofficial winner of race number 1, Woodstock Huey, 3-year-old bay gelding by Lambretta and JK Fantasy, owned and trained by Corey Manning and driven today by Corey Manning. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Give a big round of applause for Woodstock Huey with teammate Corey Manning. Here are their quarter times. They went over the first quarter in 33 and 1, over the half in 106 and 1, over the 3 quarters in 140 and 1, finishing the full mile in 2:15 and 2. Here are the payouts for race number 1. Number 4, Woodstock Huey paid $16.20 to win, $3.30 to place, $2.10 to show. Number 3, Zippity Zoom paid $2.60 to place, $2.10 to show. And number 5, I'm hot off the press, paid $2.40 to show. The Quinella 3-4 paid $17.80. The Exactor 4-3 paid $39.80. The Triactor 4-3-5 paid $74.50. Here's your rundown. Number 1, the Irish King, was 4th. Number 2, True Towner, was 5th. Number 3, Zippity Zoom, was 2nd. Number 4, Woodstock Huey, your winner. And number 5, I'm hot off the press, was 3rd. From the top down, your program should read 4, 5, 2, 1, and 3. In the upcoming second race, there's no changes. Got 7 horses going to post, win, place, show, Quinella, Exactor, and Triactor betting.
Wow, and I said heavy track. They're really digging in. It's been 20, 25 years before I think I timed a race in 2:15 or 2:16. So it's heavy going out there. Track seems to be safe, but you saw the payouts in race number 1, and I expect today, if the track remains like this, you've got to take some long shots in here because we're going to have some major upsets, I think, in the races today. Race number 2, we got non-winners of 2, fillies and mares. Races or 5,500 lifetime, also eligible non-winners of 550 in 2020. I'm going to go who I think is the best in here, regardless of the track conditions, and that is Waitin' for Love. Trainer Roland Ray, driver Tyler Grundy. This horse, to me, the last couple of starts has raced real well. Got the job done 2 starts ago. Last week just came up a little bit short, but knocked off 4 seconds from the race before and raced a real strong mile and just about got there, only beaten just less than a half a length. So Waitin' for Love seems to be on her game, this 5-year-old mare, and I think Tyler Grundy is the best in race number 2. Horse you can't count out, going for 3 straight wins, and talking about knocking off time. You look at the qualifier on the 3 horse, Ride the Wind, qualified in 2:10, then raced in 2:6, heavy favorite last week, and paced a mile in 2:03, and come home in 29-4, which suggests to me he still had a little bit left in the tank. Very dangerous, this 3 horse Ride the Wind. For your Quinella, Exactor, and Triactor picks, don't leave this one out. Let's go right to the inside. Dust to Gold. He's got a win in his 3rd in 3 starts. Does draw the post position again, and I think Daryl's going to probably sit there and try to trip this one out. He paced a very strong mile last week, paying a good price. Paced a mile in 2:2 and a piece. So I think he's going to get the best trip out of here and see what he has left coming down the lane. But we are going to have a rush to the finish, I think, with these 3. I'm going to spend $12 this race. I am going to key the 4 horse. Keying the 4 horse means this horse must win. I'm going to take a $1 tractor wheel 4 with 1367 with 1367. That costs $12. I'm going to cover 5 horses for that $12 as long as my key horse does win the race, Waitin' for Love. So good luck. We'll see everybody back in race number 3. It's a good betting field, 7 horses. It could pay a bundle in here. Thanks. Horse I like, the 4 horse, Waitin' for Love. Not a single dime on this horse. If you haven't made a bet, you better get to the wicket. Waitin' for Love will be there. Awfully close, I can almost guarantee it. Not a ticket sold on him. Get off these bleachers and get down to the wickets. You will be sorry.
The horses are on the track for post parade for race number 2. Number 1, Dust to Gold, owned by Don and Sheila Annis, trained by Sherry Mason, driven today by Daryl Mason. Number 2 is Lion Master, owned by Roland Ray, trained by Roland Ray, driven today by Dean Ray. Number 3 is Ride the Wind, owned by Dennis Chapelas, trained by Dennis and driven today by Mark Fillion. Number 4 is Waitin' for Love, owned by Justin Ray, Alan Bryden, Michelle Mowat, trained by Roland Ray, driven today by Tyler Grundy. Number 5, See You Tonight, owned by James Jeffers, trained by James Jeffers, driven today by Chris Brown. Number 6 is Black is Back Jack, owned, trained, and driven today by Corey Manning. And number 7, Nelly's on the Money, owned by David Mooney, trained by Clayton Braybrook, driven today by Clayton. 7 will go to post in about 5 minutes. Number 7, Nelly's on the Money, has returned to the barn for a quick equipment repair. Number 7, Nelly's on the Money, has returned to the track. The horses are going to be called shortly. The horses are called to the starting gate for race number 2. Number 1, Dust to Gold, Daryl Mason drives. Number 2 is Lion Master, Dean Ray. Number 3, Ride the Wind, Mark Fillion. Number 4, Waiting for Love, Tyler Grundy. Number 5, See You Tonight, Chris Brown. Number 6, Black is Back Jack, Corey Manning. And number 7, Nelly's on the Money, Clayton Braybrook teams up. 6 Pacers on the gate with 1 trailer. Here they come. Past fair, start pull. And they're off and pacing. On the front end, Dust to Gold takes the lead. Lion Master out 2 wide. Nelly's Waiting for Love now takes the lead. Dust to Gold is second. Ride the Wind, followed by Nelly's on the Money. See You Tonight, and then trailer, Black is Back Jack as they're coming to the quarter mark. 31 flat as Lion Master leading the way. Dust to Gold right there in second. Waiting for Love third. Ride the Wind fourth. Nelly's on the Money still fifth. See You Tonight is sixth and still trailing. Black is Back Jack as they're coming around the stretch for the first time. Lion Master still leading the way. 104 and 2 for the first half. Lion Master still leading the way, but here comes Ride the Wind out too wide. Dust to Gold on the inside, third. Waiting for Love is now too wide, fifth. Nelly's on the money, sitting sixth. And the new trailer now is See You Tonight as they're down the backstretch. Lion Master and Ride the Wind neck and neck. Waiting for Love making a move too. Ride the Wind is your new leader, taking off at the 3/4 mark. 136 and 1. Ride the Wind taking off. Waiting for Love 4 or 5 lengths back. Lion Master now third with Dust to Gold right there. But Ride the Wind, Waiting for Love all on their own. Down the stretch, Ride the Wind. Ride the Wind holding on. Waiting for Love second. Late charge, Nelly's on the money for third. .206 and 3 for the mile. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the winner's circle is your unofficial winner of race number 2, Ride the Wind. 5-year-old bay mare by Playboy Colleen and Karaoke Tween, owned by Dennis Chapala and trained by him, driven today by Mark Fillion. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Give a big round of applause to Ride the Wind with Mark Fillion. Here are the quarter times. They went over the first quarter in 31 flat, over the half in 104 and 2, over the 3/4 in 136 flat, and over the full mile in 206 and 3. Currently, the judges are reviewing a driver's objection, 6-on-1. Ladies and gentlemen, just a reminder, the judges are looking at an objection in the second race. Here are your payouts for race number 2. Number 3, Ride the Wind, paid $3.20 to win, $2.10 to place, $2.40 to show. Number 4, Waitin' for Love, paid $2.20 to place, $2.10 to show. And number 7, Nelly's on the Money, paid $2.80 to show. The Quinella 3-4 paid $5.50. The Exactor 3-4 paid $17. The Triactor 3-4-1 paid $78.10. Sorry, 3-4-7. Have the rundown for you in one moment as the judges are still discussing it. The horses are on the track for post parade for race number 3, the Golden Boy Stake, leg 2. Number 1 is Vern's Wish, owned by Kevin Hildebrandt and Errol Voden, trained by Kevin, driven today by Mark Fillion. Number 2 is Munchie Chris, owned by Kevin Hildebrandt and Errol Voden, trained by Kevin, today driven by Kevin Hildebrandt. Number 3 is Get It Done Bud, owned by Corey and Betty Manning, trained by Corey, driven by Corey Manning. Number 4 is Two Shoes, owned by Arthur Ray, trained by Arthur Ray, driven today by Michelle Ray. And number 5, Da Little Beast, owned by Arthur Ray, trained by Arthur, trained by Dean. 5 will go to post for the Golden Boy Stake, leg number 2.
Wow, Ride the Wind. Dennis Chapelet. You couldn't find a nicer horseman. The guy deserves this. 3 straight wins in a row. And you can tell he was excited, and that's what it's all about. It's a 5-year-old mare. I think this mare has finally found her ways to win and looks good on Dennis. Congratulations to the combinations. Right to race number 3, the Golden Boy, going for a purse of $5,793. The track is slowly but surely tightening up. And once we get to the next couple of races, I'm sure the best horses in most cases will win. I like the Little Beast out of post position 5. Dean Ray, trainer Arthur Ray, having a very impressive 588 training average thus far. And this horse, never out of it. 3 wins in a row earlier, 2 seconds to follow your nose. So it's a really nice 3-year-old gelding here. And to me, will find this field much more to his liking than he has the last couple of races, and I think is the best in here and should have no difficulty, in my opinion, I think, to get to the winning circle in the Golden Boy here. Horse for second, Munchie Chris. Forget the last start there when you see him distance. Those of you that were here last week, it was the Great Western where they had to race twice. That was the second leg. And there were some pretty fast fractions in that second leg, 28:59, 1:29 the mile in 2 minutes. And the horse simply just ran out of gas from racing earlier in that day. But to me, it looks like he could be second best in here. He's fresh and ready to go. 2 wins in 2 seconds and 5 starts. Should get a good trip, I think, in here. Horse for third, Michelle Ray, another one sent by Arthur Ray. Two Shoes. He has yet to get to the winning circle in 5 start, but definitely knocking on the door with 2 seconds and 2/3, and been pacing some miles in and about 2:4, and does look the best of the rest in here. But I think it's going to be all the little beast for the Golden Boy, race number 3. See everybody back in race number 4.
Here's the rundown for race number 2. Number 1, Dust to Gold, was 4th, placed 5th. Number 2, Lion Master, was 6th. Number 3, Ride the Wind, your winner. Number 4, Waitin' for Love, was 2nd. Number 5, See You Tonight, was 7th. Number 6, Black is Backjack, was 5th, placed 4th. And number 7, Nelly's on the Money, was 3rd. From the top down, your program should read 4P5, 6, 1, 2, 7, 5 placed 4th, and 3 on the bottom. In the upcoming 3rd race, number 2, Munchie Chris, is heading back to the barn to replace equipment. Don't forget, in this race number 3, there's win, place betting, Quinella Exactor, and Triactor. And it's also the start of the Pick 4 that runs race through 6. Make sure you get in that Pick 4.
Hello, Micah.
Their horses are called to the starting gate for race number 3, the Golden Boy Stake, leg number 2. Number 1 is Vern's Wish, Mark Villian in the bike. Number 2 is Munchie Chris, Kevin Hildebrandt drives. Number 3 is Get It Done Bud, Corey Manning. Number 4 is Two Shoes, teamed up with Michelle Ray. And number 5, Da Little Beast, Dean Ray. 5 pacers on the gate for the Golden Boy. Past fair start pole. And they're off and pacing. Right to the front end, Two Shoes takes the lead. Da Little Beast is stuck on the outside second. Making a push for first, Vern's Wish sits in third. Munchie Chris is fourth, and trailing is Get It Done Bud as they're heading down the backstretch. Da Little Beast is now leading the way. Two Shoes right there in second. Vern's Wish, couple lengths back to third as they're coming to the quarter mark. Da Little Beast leading it. 31-1 for the first quarter. Da Little Beast still leading the way. Two Shoes right there in second. Vern's Wish third. Munchie Chris is fourth, and still trailing is Get It Done Bud as they're coming around the stretch for the first time. Da Little Beast. Munchie Chris trying to make a move at the half, but Da Little Beast still leading it. Two Shoes right there in second. Vern's Wish now fourth, and Get It Done Bud making a move. 1:03-1 was the first half mile. Da Little Beast still leading the way. Two Shoes sitting in second. Vern's Wish and Munchie Chris battling for third. Get It Done Bud now still sitting in the trailer. Da Little Beast leading it down the backstretch. Two Shoes still right there. Munchie Chris and Vern's Wish neck and neck for third as they're coming to the three-quarter mark. 1:35 flat. Da Little Beast still leading the way. Two Shoes right there. Munchie Chris now has third, but Vern's Wish is right there, and Get It Done Bud still trailing. And they're coming down the stretch for the Golden Boy leg 2. Da Little Beast leading the way. Two Shoes right there in second. Da Little Beast holding on. Da Little Beast, Two Shoes. Get It Done Bud for third. 2:09-1. Coming to the winner's circles, your unofficial winner of race number 3, the Golden Boy Stake, leg number 2, is Da Little Beast. 3-year-old bay gelding by the Irons and Inquire. Owned by Arthur Ray, trained by Arthur, driven today by Dean Ray. There you go, ladies and gentlemen, Da Little Beast with Dean Ray. Here are the quarter times. We're over the first quarter in 31-1, over the half in 103-1, over the 3 quarters in 135 flat, finishing the full mile in 209-1. Here are the payouts for race number 3. Number 5, Da Little Beast, paid $260 to win, $210 to place. Number 4, Two Shoes, paid $290 to place. The Quinella 4-5 paid $5.50. The Exactor 5-4 paid $5.90. The Triactor 5-4-3 paid $17.30. And here's the rundown. Number 1, Vern's Wish, was 4th. Number 2, Munchie Chris, was 5th. Number 3, Get It Done Bud, was 3rd. Number 4, Two Shoes, was 2nd. And number 5, Da Little Beast, your winner. From the top down, your program should read 4, 5, 3, 2, and 1. In the upcoming 4th race, you'll have 7 pacers going to gate. Got Win, Place, Show, Quinella, Exactor, Triactor, Betting.
Well, congratulations again to owner, trainer, Arthur Ray, the Little Beast. Paced a mile in 2.9, about 6 or 7 seconds. Slower than he usually does, so the track at this point still extremely heavy going. I think which is going to affect some horses differently, but the chalk horse there did get the job done. Let's go right to the non-winners of fillies and mares. Lifetime, also eligible, $550 in 2020. And what a tough race to pick, because this is probably the most even race in the program. If you've never bet a triactor today, thus far, just put a number in there on this race, because they're all so even. What an even bunch of horses in the 7-horse field. I'm going to take Sunshine Act coming out of post position 7. 18 starts this year, does only have one win. But last couple of starts seem to really come to life for trainer Roland Ray. If you look at the last race, right at the very end of the mile, you'll see second, BENS. Now what that is, he had broken equipment at the wire and lost by a nose. He was right there for the win, mile and 2-3, last two races coming home extremely strong. We'll follow out the 1 or 2 holes, so I think Tyler will get away very good. I'm going to take Sunshine Act. Seems to be this 3-year-old filly razor sharp last 2 starts, and I'm going to give this one the edge. Coming from the far outside, Little Tags, yet to get to the winning circle in 4 starts, but does have a second and third, and has paced miles in 2-1 this year twice. So does have the fastest times of this 7-horse field, but we know times don't necessarily mean a heck of a lot. The last race he was in, the mile went in 58-3. He paced his mile in 2-1, sucking along. But Little Tags does have a good shot. Post position 6 does hinder the 4-year-old's chances. You got to be tons the best, I always say, when you're out in the 6th hole to win a race on this half-mile track. But usually finishes his miles pretty strong. So I like Little Tags to get a large piece of the pie in race number 4. Wide open for third. I'm going to go to Lammy Chops with Corey Manning. He's got the last 3 miles, pacing miles in and around 2-4, and I think that's going to be good enough for the show position in here. So I'm going to box up the 2-6-7 in my tractor box, and good luck. And this is, like I said, the race to bet the triactor. This race, I think, will pay. Good luck. Again, extremely good value on the 7-horse Sunshine Act. For every $2, $20.90. My pick to win in race number 4.
Horses are on the track for the post parade for race number 4. Number 1, Latte Sealster, owned by Richard Ray and Laverne and Ronald Turnbull, trained by Richard Ray, driven today by Michelle Ray. Number 2 is Lammy Chops, owned, trained, and driven by Corey Manning. Number 3 is Bling Ka-Ching, owned, trained, and driven by Clayton Braybrook. Number 4, Lightning and Thunder, owned by Lorraine Ray, trained by Lorraine, driven today by Dean Ray. Number 5 is Procrastinating Pete, owned by Max McKins, trained by Kevin Hildebrandt, and driven by Kevin. Number 6 is Little Tags, owned by Don and Sheila Annis, trained by Don Annis, driven today by Daryl Mason. And number 7, Late to Post, is Sunshine Act, owned by Justin and Roland Ray, Alan Bryden, and Michelle Mowat, trained by Roland Ray, driven today by Tyler Grundy. 7 will go to post in race number 4. Win, place, show, Quesnel Exactor Triactor Betting. Just stepping onto the track, number 7, Sunshine Act. Four minutes to post, 4 minutes. Get to the betting booth. The horses are called to the starting gate for race number 4. Number 1, Latte Sealster, Michelle Ray in the bike. Number 2 is Lammy Chops, Corey Manning. Number 3, Blink-a-Ching, Clayton Braybrook. Number 4, Lightning and Thunder, Dean Ray. Number 5, Procrastinating Pete, Kevin Hildebrandt. Number 6, Little Tags, Daryl Mason. And number 7, Sunshine Act, Tyler Grundy, your post-time favorite. You got 6 pacers on the gate, 1 trailer. Here they come. Pass fair start pull. They're off in pacing. Right to the front end is Latte Sealster and Sunshine Act. Lammy Chops is in third. Sunshine Act back to 4th. Blink-a-Ching is 5th. Lightning and Thunder is 6th. And the trailer, Procrastinating Pete, as they're heading down the backstretch. Little Tags leading the way. Latte Sealster right there in 2nd. Lammy Chops 3rd. And Sunshine Act is 4th as they're coming to the 3-quarter mark. 30-1 for the first quarter. Little Tags leading the way. Latte Sealster still in 2nd. Lammy Chops 3rd. Sunshine Act 4th. Blink-a-Ching is 5th. 5 or 6 lengths back to Lightning and Thunder. And Procrastinating Pete as they're coming down the stretch for the first time. Little Tags still leading the way. $102-4 for the first half. Little Tag still leading the way. Latte Sealster still right there in 2nd. Lammy Chops 3rd. Sunshine Act 4th. Blink-a-Ching still 5th. Procrastinating Pete now in 6th. And Lightning and Thunder the trailer as they're heading down the backstretch. Little Tag still leading the way. Making a move. Sunshine Act. Latte Sealster and Lammy Chops right there. Blink-a-Ching getting into the mix as they're coming to the 3-quarter mark. 134-1. Little Tags and Sunshine Act are neck and neck around the corner. Sunshine Act taking over 2 wide. Little Tags on the inside 2nd. Blink-a-Ching coming out 3 wide 3rd. Latte Sealster and Lammy Chops fighting there for 4th. Down the stretch. Sunshine Act. Little Tags trying to hold on for 2nd, but Blink-a-Ching taking over. But it's Sunshine Act by about 8 lengths. Blink-a-Ching for 2nd, Little Tags for 3rd. 205-1. Coming to the winner's circles, your unofficial winner of race number 4, Sunshine Act. 3-year-old Bay Filly by Sunshine Beach and Tell the Truth, owned by Justin and Roland Ray, Alan Bryden and Michelle Mowat, trained by Roland Ray, driven today by Tyler Grundy. Give a big round of applause for Sunshine Act with teammate Tyler Grundy. Here are the quarter times. They went over the first quarter in 30 and 1, over the half in 102 and 4, over the 3 quarters in 134 and 1, finishing the full mile in 205 and 1. Here are the payouts for race number 4. Number 7, Sunshine Act, paid $350 to win, $280 to place, $290 to show. Number 3, Blink-a-Ching, paid $3 to place, $290 to show. And number 6, Little Tags, paid $210 to show. The 3-7 Quinella paid $15.10. The Exactor 7-3 paid $25. And the Triactor 736 paid $66.90. And here's your rundown. Number 1, Latte Sealster was 4. Number 2, Lammy Chops was 5th. Number 3, Blink-a-Ching was 2nd. Number 4, Lightning and Thunder was 7. Number 5, Procrastinating Pete was 6. Number 6, Little Tags was 3rd. And number 7, Sunshine Actor. Winner from the top down, your program should read 4, 5, 2, 7, 6, 3, 1. In the upcoming 5th race, the Silk Lace, leg number 2, you got 6 horses going to post. You got Win, Place, Show, Quinella, Exactor, Triactor betting.
Well, here we go, race number 5. We got the Silk Lace Stake, leg 2. Going for a purse of $5,918. I'm going to go with the obvious choice here, Follow Your Nose. Does draw the inside. He's got 5 straight wins, but there's never a guarantee in here. We know, like I've been saying all day, the racetrack is heavy going. Some horses like it, some don't. So keeping that in mind, always could be an outsider in here, but I do like Follow Your Nose to try to steal this one. Wire to wire in the Silk Lace Stake. Horse for second, Me So Classy, has finished twice to Follow Your Nose. If you look down 2 starts ago, he finished second. And the start before that, he finished second. And Dean Ray, like I said, he's got 10 wins thus far this year, second top driver. And Me So Classy looks like a nice 3-year-old filly. And I think that will be your exactor, 1 and 3. For third, Bailer Out Babe came to life last week. Had the 3-hole, does get the 2-hole today. Cut the mile and just got beat late in the mile, but did pace a strong mile in 2, 3, and 4. Seems to get better and better every start. And when you got $5,900 on the line, horses seem to have a little more in the race. So looks to be a good one. I like the 1, 3, 2 in race number 5 in that order. See everybody back in race number 6.
The horses are on the track for the post parade for race number 5, Silk Lace, leg number 2. Number 1, Follow Your Nose, owned by Mike and Trevor Williams, trained by Trevor, driven today by Don Howlett. Number 2 is Baylor Out Babe, owned by Mark Fillion and Errol Voden, trained by Mark Fillion, driven by Mark. Number 3 is Me So Classy, owned by Lorraine Ray, trained by Lorraine, driven today by Dean Ray. Number 4 is Sunset Memory, owned by Don and Sheila Annis, trained by Don Annis, driven today by Tyler Grundy. Number 5, Runaway Heiress, also owned by Don and Sheila Annis, trained by Don, driven today by Daryl Mason. And number 6, Ollie M, owned by David Mooney, trained by Kevin Hildebrandt, and driven today by Kevin Hildebrandt. 6 will go to post for the Silk Lace, leg number 2. You have win, place, show, Quinella, exactor, triactor betting.
Getting good money on Follow Your Nose, great value at 530.
The horses are called to the starting gate for race number 5, Silk Lace Stake, leg number 2. Number 1, Follow Your Nose, Don Howlett. Number 2, Baylor Out Babe, Mark Villian drives. Number 3, Me So Classy, Dean Ray. Number 4, Sunset Memory, Tyler Grundy. Number 5, Runaway Heiress, Daryl Mason in the bike. And number 6, Ollie M, Kevin Hildebrand drives. 6, Pacers on the gate for the Silk Lace, leg 2. Past fair start pole. And they're off and pacing. Right to the front end, Follow Your Nose and Baylor Out Babe. Me So Classy sitting in third. Sunset Memory and Runaway Heiress and the trailer Ollie M. But Follow Your Nose leading the way. Me So Classy now in second. Baylor Out Babe falling to third. Baylor Out Babe now making a charge to the front end. Sunset Memory sitting in fourth. Runaway Heiress fifth and still trailing Ollie M as they come to the quarter mark. 32-1. Baylor Out Babe now leading the way. Follow Your Nose now out too wide to overtake first again. Me So Classy still sitting in third. Sunset Memory fourth. Runaway Heiress fifth. And the trailer Ollie M as they're coming down for the first time. Follow Your Nose now leading the way. Follow Your Nose. Runaway Heiress now making a push at the half. 105-2. Follow Your Nose leading the way. Runaway Heiress now making a charge second. Baylor Out Babe on the inside third. Me So Classy fourth. Ollie M and the new trailer now Sunset Memory as they're heading down the backstretch. Follow Your Nose leading the way. Runaway Heiress out there second. Me So Classy and Baylor Out Babe fighting for third as they're coming to the three-quarter mark. 137-1. Follow Your Nose is still in the lead. Runaway Heiress sitting in second. Me So Classy now making a move for second. Follow Your Nose, couple length lead, but here comes Me So Classy. Runaway Heiress sitting in third. Follow Your Nose leading the way. Here comes Me So Classy making a late charge though. Me So Classy. Follow Your Nose, Me So Classy with the nose lead. Follow Your Nose and then Runaway Heiress for third. 208-3. Coming to the winner's circle is the unofficial winner of race number 5, the Silk Lace Steak Lake 2. Miso Classy, 3-year-old bay filly by In the Irons, and Hammers Rainbow, owned by Lorraine Ray, trained by Lorraine, driven today by Dean Ray. Give him a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Miso Classy and teammate Dean Ray. Here are the quarters. They went over the first quarter in 32 and 1, over the half in 105 and 2, over the 3 quarters in 137 and 1, finishing the full mile in 208 and 3. Here are the payouts for race number 5. Number 3, Miso Classy, paid $10.80 to win, $2.60 to place, $2.20 to show. Number 1, Follow Your Nose, paid $2.10 to place, $2.10 to show. And number 5, Runaway Heiress, paid $2.10 to show. The Quinella 1-3 paid $4.90. The Exactor 3-1 paid $15.60. The Triactor 3-1-5 paid $41.60. Here's your rundown. Number 1, Follow Your Nose, was second. Number 2, Baylor Out Babe, was 4. Number 3, Miso Classy, your winner. Number 4, Sunset Memory, was 5th. Number 5, Runaway Heiress, was 3rd. And number 6, All I Am, was 6th. From the top down, your program should read 2, 4, 1, 5, 3, and 6. In the upcoming 6th race, number 4, Ask For Me, is scratched. That's number 4, Ask For Me, scratched. You'll have 6 pacers going to the gate, win, place, show, Quinella, Exactor, Triactor betting.
Wow, congratulations. Me So Classy, owner, trainer Lorraine Ray. Dean timed that race right, got the job done right where it counted, and broke the winning streak of Follow Your Nose. And Me So Classy, real nice race. Let's go right to race number 6. We've got the Fillies and Mares Open. Ask for Me Scratch. So that leaves 6 horses in here. Gonna have to go with Somewhere Ideal. Don Hallett hasn't hit the board yet today. Last week had 5 wins on the card. This horse has got 4 wins and 9 starts. Paced a good mile. He's been the betting favorite the last 5 starts out. But no, I don't think this horse is going to win easy. Again, track is heavy going. These horses, some other horses are coming off the pace. The front end speed, if you looked at it right from race number 1, has yet to win. And you saw that happen with Follow the Nose there. And Daryl Mason, the race before that. The front end speed is not holding up, and the horses from behind seem to be coming in. And I think that's the way most races are going. So we'll see what Summer Ideal can change that, because I think this one will be your early speed. And I take this 4-year-old mare in a close one to win race number 6. So let's go right to the 7-hole Witch Doctor. This horse is ready to get a win. He's got 4 starts, a second and a third. I think he's better than what he's been racing. He's going to follow out most likely Your Lips to God's Ears, and I think we'll be sitting 3rd early in the race. And Witch Doctor, pacing some good miles in 2-2-2-3, I think is going to get a monster trip in here. And I think when Daryl tips this one, he's going to make a close race of this 6-horse field. For 3rd, Tammy Blue, back-to-back seconds, 6 starts yet to get a win. Just needs to get this horse moving, I think, a little earlier. Seems to come up flying coming home last week in 29:01. Just about gets there, but comes up a little short. Comes out of post position 5 today. And again, this one will be eating up a lot of real estate, I think, coming home in the last quarter of a mile. I'm going to go with Somewhere Ideal, Witch Doctor, and Tammy Blue in race number 6. And good luck, everybody. Should be a good Fillies and Mares Open in here.
The horses are on the track for post parade for race number 6. Number 1, Sprint to the Finish, owned, trained, and driven by Corey Manning. Number 2, Your Lips to God's Ears, owned by Ralph Morrow and Jacques Lambert, trained by Jacques Lambert and driven today by Jacques. Number 3, Somewhere Ideal, owned by Wanda Howlett and Dwayne Taylor, trained by Don Howlett and driven by Don Howlett. Number 4 is Scratched. Number 5, Tammy Blue, owned, trained, and driven by Clayton Braybrook. Number 6, Karma Blue Chip, owned by Errol Voden, trained by Mark Fillion, driven by Mark Fillion. And number 7, Witch Doctor, owned by Daryl and Sherry Mason and Paula Mason, trained by Sherry, driven today by Daryl Mason. 6 will go to post. In race number 6, you'll have win, place, show, Quinella, exactor, triactor betting. 5 minutes to post.
No tickets on the 2. Your lips to God our eyes. Your lips to God's ears, I'm sorry. Just came by the grandstand here. Looks as sharp as a tack. Might be worth $2, guys. No money on this one yet. Looks pretty good to me right now.
The horses are called to the starting gate for race number 6. Number 1, Sprint to the Finish, Corey Manning drives. Number 2, Your Lip to God's Ears, Jacques Lambert. Number 3, Somewhere Ideal, Don Howlett. Number 4 is Scratch. Number 5, Tammy Blue, Clayton Braybrook. Number 6, Karma Blue Chip, Mark Fillion in the bike. And number 7, Witch Doctor, Daryl Mason. You have 5 pacers on the gate, 1 trailer. Past the fair start pole. And they're off in pacing. Right to the front end is Somewhere Ideal. Sprint to the finish, taking over the lead. Somewhere Ideal's in second. Witch Doctor's in third. Tammy Blue fourth. Karma Blue Chip fifth. And breaking at the beginning, Your Lips to God's Ears as they're heading down the backstretch. Sprint to the finish with a commanding lead with Somewhere Ideal right there in second and Witch Doctor in third as they're coming to the quarter mark. 31-1. Sprint to the finish, still leading the way. Somewhere Ideal right there in second. Witch Doctor in third. Tammy Blue fourth. Karma Blue Chip fifth. And catching back up is Your Lips to God's Ears. Sprint to the finish, leading the way as they're coming around for the first time. Sprint to the finish, Somewhere Ideal, and making a move now is Tammy Blue. 103-1. Sprint to the finish, still leading the way. Tammy Blue out 2 wide, trying to make a push to the front end. Somewhere Ideal is on the inside third. Witch Doctor now still in fourth. Karma Blue Chip fifth and still training. Your Lips to God's Ears. Sprint to the finish is still leading the way. Tammy Blue on the outside second. Somewhere Ideal on the inside third. Way at the back, Karma Blue Chip now breaking. 133-4. Sprint to the finish, still leading the way, but here comes Tammy Blue on the outside. Somewhere Ideal still sitting in the pocket third. They're coming around the stretch now. It's still Sprint to the finish, but Tammy Blue's right there. Somewhere Ideal trying to make a push now on the outside 3 wide. Tammy Blue sticking the nose out in front. Somewhere Ideal out 3 wide. Sprint to the finish on the inside second. Sprint to the finish takes over the lead again. Tammy Blue. Sprint to the finish with the win. Tammy Blue for second. Somewhere Ideal third. 206-3. Coming to the winner's circle is the unofficial winner of race number 6, Sprint to the finish. 4-year-old Bay Mare by Ambro Baylor and Cashmere Hot Pants, owned, trained, and driven today by Corey Manning. Give him a big round of applause. Sprint to the finish with teammate Corey Manning. Here are the quarter times. They went over the first quarter in 31-1, over the half in 103-1, 3 quarters in 133-4, finishing the full mile in 206-3. Here are the payouts for race number 6. Number 1, sprint to the finish, paid $11.50 to win, $5.50 to place, $11.30 to show. Number 5, Tammy Blue, paid $5 to place, $3.10 to show. And number 3, Somewhere Ideal, paid $2.10 to show. The Quinella 1-5 paid $78.80. The Exactor 1-5 pays $103.20. The Triactor 153 pays $262.80. And the pick 4 will be a carryover of $98.19 to next week's pool. And here's your rundown. Number 1, sprint to the finish, your winner. Number 2, your lips to God's ears was 4th. Number 3, Somewhere Ideal was 3rd. Number 4 was Scratch. Number 5, Tammy Blue was 2nd. Number 6, Karma Blue Chip was 6th. And number 7, Witch Doctor was 5th. From your top down, your program should read 1, 4, 3, Scratch, 2, 6, and 5. Upcoming 6th race, no changes. 5 horses will go to post. Win, place, show, Quinella Exactor, Triactor betting.
Wow, another long shot, $262 Triactor, and sprint to the finish, playing hardball to the first quarter with Summer Ideal. And Corey Manning won at the front end. He got the front end, and he had to work his butt off to get the job done by about a half a length there. And good on Corey, a very good drive, and good luck. That was a good finish to sprint to the finish. So a nice mile in 2, 6, and 3. Race number 7, Those of you that were here last week, we saw Tito Santana in a $3,500 claimer race break a track record in 157-1, moves way up in company against the best horses on the track in the open, draws the inside, and like I said earlier, that was the first race, the last one, that went wire to wire. The front end speed just has not been hanging on, but I think Tito Santana with Michelle Ray is going to try to take this one just like he's done the last two races. Win by 15 or so lengths last week in 57-1, and I think it's going to be tough to catch. Horse for second, I'm going to go a little different here. I'm going to take Sanga Savannah. I think Tyler Grundy, trainer Jacqueline Grundy, I think this horse is going to get a monster trip. I think he's going to sit right on the helmet of Michelle Ray, of the horse Tito Santana, and I think he's going to trip this one out. Saskia Bush Steve, you know he's going to be out and on the move early, but if he doesn't get to Tito Santana quick, he just might be hung out there, and I think Sanga Savannah might just hang on for the possible win, but Quinella and Exactor. I like Saskia Bush Steve for third today, and I think we're not going to see no track record, that is for certain, but you're probably going to see a mile in and around 2-3 the way the track's going today. Extremely heavy going, still very deep, and they're not getting around the track very fast, as we saw a lot of favors today finish back. So I'm going to take the 1, 2, and 4 in race number 7. Let's see what Tito Santana can do in the open. Good luck.
The horses are on the track for post parade for race number 7. Number 1, Tito Santana, owned by Trevor Williams, trained by Trevor Williams, driven today by Michelle Ray. Number 2, Sanga Savannah, owned by Jacqueline Grundy, trained by Jacqueline Grundy, driven today by Tyler Grundy. Number 3 is Marv the Rat, owned, trained, and driven by Corey Manning. Number 4 is Saskabush Steve, owned by Wanda Howlett and Dwayne Taylor, trained by Don Howlett and driven today by Don. And number 5 is Charlie's Dragon, owned by Lorraine Ray, trained by Lorraine Ray, and driven today by Dean Ray. 5 will go to post in the Horse and Geldings Open. You got win, place, show, Quinella, exacta, triactor, betting. 5 minutes to post. The horses are called to the starting gate for race number 7 in the open. Number 1, Tito Santana, Michelle Ray in the bike. Number 2, Sanga Savannah, Tyler Grundy. Number 3 is Marv the Rat, Corey Manning in the bike. Number 4 is Saskabush Steve, Don Howlett. And number 5, Charlie's Dragon, Dean Ray. You got 5 pacers on the gate. Passing the fair start pole, here they come. And they're off in pacing. Tito Santana with the early inside lead. Saskabush Steve on the outside. Sanga Savannah on the inside third. Marv the Rat sitting fourth, and the trailer, Charlie's Dragon, as they're heading down the backstretch. Tito Santana leading the way, but here comes Saskabush Steve too wide. Sanga Savannah now is third. Marv the Rat is fourth, and still trailing is Charlie's Dragon. As they're coming to the quarter mark, it's now Saskabush Steve leading the way. 29-3, but Tito Santana now making a push to the front end. Saskabush Steve is now second. Sanga Savannah third. Marv the Rat fourth, and still trailing is Charlie's Dragon. As they're coming around for the first time, Tito Santana takes the lead back. Tito Santana, Saskabush Steve, then Sanga Savannah, Marv the Rat, and Charlie's Dragon sees them all as they come to the half mark. 102-1. Tito Santana still leading the way. Saskabush Steve still right there in second. Sanga Savannah is third. Marv the Rat still sitting in fourth, and Charlie's Dragon still trailing as they're heading down the backstretch. Tito Santana still holding on. Sanga Savannah now out too wide trying to make a move. Tito Santana still holding on with Sanga Savannah now in second. Saskabush Steve on the inside third. Marv the Rat fourth. Charlie's Dragon trying to get into the mix. 133-1 as they're coming around the stretch for the last and final time. Tito Santana leading the way. Sanga Savannah on the outside second. In the pocket, Saskabush Steve. Marv the Rat still fourth. And don't forget Charlie's Dragon and the trailer. Tito Santana leading the way. Here comes Sanga Savannah out too wide. Tito Santana trying to hold on. Sanga Savannah right there. Here comes Saskabush Steve. Tito Santana. Tito Santana, Sanga Savannah, Saskabush Steve. 202-4. Coming to the winner's circle is the unofficial winner of race number 7, Tito Santana. 7-year-old bay gelding by Santana Blue Chip and Lux Pleasure. Owned by Trevor Williams, trained by Trevor, driven today by Michelle Ray. That's Tito Santana's third straight win in Manitoba. There, go give a big round of applause to Tito Santana with teammate Michelle Ray. Here's your quarter times. They went over the first quarter in 29-3, over the half in 102-1, 3 quarters in 131-1, finishing the full mile in 202-4. Here are the payouts for race number 7. Number 1, Tito Santana, paid $3.90 to win, $2.40 to place, $2.10 to show. The judges determined that number 2 and number 4 tied for second. So number 2, Senga Savannah, paid $2.10 to place, $2.50 to show. And number 4, Saskabush Steve, paid $2.10 to place, $2.50 to show. The Quinella 1-2 paid $4.30. The Quinella 1-4 paid $3.20. The Exactor 1-2 paid $6.30. And the Exactor 1-4, the Exactor 1-4 was $3.50. The Triactor 1-4-2 paid $3.60. And the Tractor 1-2-4 paid $10.90. And here's your rundown. Number 1, Tito Santana, your winner. Number 2, Senga Savannah, second dead heat. Number 3, Marv the Rat was fourth. Number 4, Saskatchewan Steve was second dead heat, and number 5, Charlie's Dragon was fifth. From the top down, your program should read 1, 2 dead heat, 4, 2 dead heat, and 5. In the upcoming 8th race, we've got 6 horses going to pace. You've got Win, Place, Show, Exactor, Quinella, Tractor, Betting, and you have Daily Double in the last 2 races.
Well, congratulations to trainer Trevor Williams, owner Trevor Williams. Tito Santana goes right from the 3,500 claimers right into the open handicap and got the job done, but it was close. They were all within a length of each other at the wire, but congratulations to the combinations of Tito Santana. Race number 8, the first half of the daily double. Keep that in mind. It's non-winners of 4, fillies and mares, non-winners of 4 and 5. Also eligible non-winners of 1,250 last 5. I really like Gray Z. Even though coming out of post position 6, paced a very good mile last week. Got beat by Hokey Dokey. Did pace a mile in 58 and 4 and was the favorite. Warmed up monstrous in my eyes. I liked what I saw today with her. Post position 6 I'm always concerned with, but I think she's razor sharp, and I think will be tough to beat in race number 8. Had a tough time between the 1 and the 2 for second in this race, but I'm going to go to Royal Playboy, post position 2. Paced a 2-minute mile here, finished second the next thing smoking in a claimer a few weeks back, and seems to, he's always, this 4-year-old's always right there, and came up against a fast mile last week, Hokey Dokey and Gray Z when they went in a mile in 58 and 4. Just didn't fire last week, different week this week, and I think trainer Roland Ray will have this one ready, like this one in the Quinella and the Exactor position. Horse you can never look out. I've lost a lot of money on this horse this year, to be honest. Pagajatura, I've been taking this horse on top for the last 3 weeks. Has let me down every time. Finishes strong, 6 starts, no wins. Just seems like the horse finishes with a lot, but just runs out of racetrack, and another 10 feet would have got the job done. So I think it's all timing on this one, and she would not be an upset if the 6-year-old gelding, I say she, I meant he, because this horse does finish his miles extremely strong, stronger than anyone in here with the exception of maybe Gray Z. So I think they're going to hook up somewhere during the race, but I like Gray Z to win race number 8, followed by Royal Playboy and the 1, Pagajatura for 3rd. First half of the daily double, I'm going to go with Gray Z to win the first half, followed by Hokey Dokey in race number 9 to complete the daily double. We'll see everybody back in race number 9. Thanks again.
The horses are on the track for race number 8. Number 1, Apagatura, owned by Genda Giles, trained by Clayton Braybrook and driven today by Clayton Braybrook. Number 2 is Royal Playboy, owned by Roland Ray, trained by Roland Ray, driven today by Dean Ray. Number 3 is Angel Hands, owned by Kevin Hildebrandt and Errol Voden, trained by Kevin Hildebrandt and driven by Kevin Hildebrandt. Number 4 is Popcorn Jimmy, owned by Roland Ray and Barry McNaughton, trained by Barry McNaughton, driven today by Daryl Mason. Number 5 is Daily Double, owned by Melanie Ray Clark, trained by Melanie and driven today by Michelle Ray. And number 6 is Grey Z, owned by Annabelle Peary, trained by Trevor Williams, driven today by Don Howlett. 6 will go to post in race number 8. You got Win, Place, Show, Exactor, Quinella, Triactor, and Daily Double Betting. About 5 minutes to post. Two minutes to post time. 2 minutes. The horses are called to the starting gate for race number 8. Number 1, Apagatura, Clayton Braybrook drives. Number 2 is Royal Playboy, Dean Ray in the bike. Number 3, Angel Hands, Kevin Hildebrand. Number 4 is Popcorn Jimmy, Daryl Mason. Number 5, Daily Double, Michelle Ray. And number 6, heavy favorite, is Gray Z, driven by Don Howlett. 6 pacers on the gate. Here they come. Past fair start pole. And they're off and pacing. Pagatura's got the early lead on the inside with Royal Playboy right there in second. Gray Z's trying to make a charge up to third. Angel Hands in fourth. Popcorn Jimmy fifth, and the trailers Daily Doubles. They're heading down the backstretch. Pagatura leading the way. Royal Playboy right there in second. Gray Z the favorite in third. And Angel Hands in fourth as they're coming to the quarter mark. 30 and 2. Apagatura still leading the way. Royal Playboy right there in second. Crazy third. Angel Hands is fourth. Popcorn Jimmy fifth. And Daily Double can see them all as they're coming around the stretch for the first time. Apagatura still leading the way. .103 flat for the first half. Apagatura still leading the way, but Gray Z's out making a move. Royal Playboy now sitting in third. Angel Hands is still fourth. Daily Double making a move, trying to move up in the back, and now the new trailer is Popcorn Jimmy. Apagatura and Gray Z are neck and neck down the backstretch. Royal Playboy sitting right there in third. Now Daily Double is fourth with Angel Hands fifth, and Popcorn Jimmy trying to make a late move. As they're the three-quarter mark, Gray Z's your new leader. 132 and 3. Gray Z now the leader. Pagatura now in second. Royal Playboy third. Lengths back to Daily Double. Gray Z opening it up with Pagatura second. Gray Z cannot be caught. Pagatura second. Gray Z, Pagatura, Royal Playboy. .201 and 1. Coming to the winner's circle is the unofficial winner of the 8th race, Gray Z. 7-year-old Gray Gelding by Z Gray and Lady Gray. Owned by Annabelle Peary. Trained by Trevor Williams. Driven today by Don Howlett. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Give a big round of applause to Gray Z and teammate Don Howlett. Here are the quarter marks. They went over the first quarter in 30 and 2, over the half in 103 flat, over the 3/4 in 132 and 3, finishing the full mile in 201 and 1. Here are the payouts for race number 8. Number 6, Gray Z, paid $270 to win, $210 to place, $210 to show. Number 1, Apagatura, paid $230 to place, $220 to show. And number 2, Royal Playboy, paid $210 to show. The Quinella 1-6 paid $4.80. The Exactor 6-1 paid $7.60. And the Triactor 6-1-2 paid $18.50. And here's the rundown. Number 1, Apagatura was second. Number 2, Royal Playboy was third. Number 3, Angel Hands was 6th. Number 4, Popcorn Jimmy was 5th. Number 5, Daily Double was 4th. And number 6, Crazy, your winner. From the top down, your program should read 2, 3, 6, 5, 4, and 1. In the upcoming 9th race, scratch number 5, Sango Waterford, Vet Sick. Number 5 is scratched, Sango Waterford. 5 Pacers will go to post. You have win, place, show, Quinella, Exactor, Triactor betting.
Okay, that was, looks like the track's starting to tighten up, a 2-1 and 1 mile. Fastest mile of the day, and Gray Z looked good doing it, 7-year-old gelding. And Apagatura hung on a good race there for second. So anyway, let's go right to the finale. We've got non-winners of $1,100 last 3, or $7,500 made in 2019 and 20. You got to go to the newly purchased Hokey Dokey with Don Howlett. First start went 58 and 3, 2 wins in 2 seconds. One of the best looking horses I've seen on the racetrack for sure, this 4-year-old. And I know Don really likes this horse a lot. So I think it's going to be tough to beat this one. Hokey Dokey looks sharp as a tack. Horse for second, we'll go with Outlaw Kismet, driver Jacques Lambert, trainer Trevor Williams. He's been there pretty well every start. Last week in the Open just kind of caved. Still come home in 30 seconds, but was quite a ways away from the rest of the field. 5 starts, has yet to get a win. Definitely fits good in this company, but I don't think he's any match for Hokey Dokey, so I'll take Outlaw Kismet for second in here. Great quote, sitting on a win here with 2 consecutive seconds. Another horse is yet to get to the winning circle in 5 starts, draws the inside, paced a monster mile last week, finished second against Tito Santana in that track record we saw last week. So look for Michelle to try to trip this one out and get a good piece of the pie. See everybody back here next week for week number 7 in the Miami Fair. And we hope to see everybody out then. And good luck and have a good rest of the weekend.
The horses are on the track for the post parade for race number 9. Number 1, Great Quote, owned by Melanie Ray Clark and Skylar and Austin Clark, trained by Melanie, driven today by Michelle Ray. Number 2 is Next Thing Smokin', owned by Kevin Hildebrandt and Errol Voden, trained by Kevin Hildebrandt and driven by Kevin Hildebrandt. Number 3 is Outlaw Kismet, owned by Trevor Williams and Annabelle Peary, trained by Trevor Williams, driven today by Jock Lambert. Number 4 is Okie Dokie, owned by Wanda Howlett and Dwayne Taylor, trained by Don Howlett and driven today by Don Howlett. Number 5 is Scratched. And number 6 is Heartland Banniesboro, owned by Alan Drader, trained by Mark Fillion today and driven by Mark Fillion. 5 will go to post in race number 9. Got win, place, show, Quinella, exactor, triactor betting. The horses are called to the starting gate for race number 9. Number 1, Great Quote, Michelle Ray in the bike. Number 2 is Next Thing Smokin', Kevin Hildebrandt. Number 3, Outlaw Kismet, Jock Lambert. Number 4 is Hokey Dokey, Don Howlett. Number 5 is Scratch. Number 6, Heartland, Banny's Bro, Mark Fillion in the bike. You have 5 pacers on the gate. Pass fair start pole. And they're off in pacing. Takes to the front end is Outlaw Kismet. Next Thing Smoking on the outside with Great Quote on the inside. Hokey Dokey sitting in fourth, and the early trainers Heartland, Banny's Bro, as they're heading down the backstretch. Outlaw Kismet leading the way, Great Quote second. Next Thing Smoking now taken in third. Hokey Dokey still fourth, and still Heartland, Banny's Bro can see them all as they're coming to the quarter mark. 30 flat for the opening quarter. Outlaw Kismet still leading the way, Great Quote, and Next Thing Smoking, with Hokey Dokey in fourth and Heartland, Banny's Bow the trailer. Outlaw Kismet leading the way as they're coming around for the first time. One minute and 3/5 for the opening half. Outlaw Kismet still leading the way. Great Quote in second. Next Thing Smoking in third. Now making a move is Hokey Dokey on the outside. Heartland, Banny's Bro still fifth. Outlaw Kismet is not giving up the lead. Great Quote. Hokey Dokey making a charge, and Heartland, Banny's Bro. Next Thing Smoking is now your trailer. As they're coming to the 3/4 mark, Outlaw Kismet still leading it. 131 flat. Outlaw Kismet and Great Quote right there in second, but Hokey Dokey's challenging. Heartland, Banny's Bro now fourth, and Next Thing Smoking your trailer. Outlaw Kismet with a 3 or 4 length lead, but here comes Hokey Dokey, too wide. Great Quote's on the inside, third, and Heartland, Banny's Bro still right there. Outlaw Kismet trying to hold off Hokey Dokey. Hokey Dokey with a late push. Outlaw Kismet holding the lead. Outlaw Kismet, Hokey Dokey, Heartland, Banny's Bro for third. 2:03 and 1. Coming to the winner's circle, the unofficial winner of race number 9, Outlaw Kismet. 7-year-old Bay Gelding by Blue Burner and Outlaw Independence, owned by Trevor Williams and Annabelle Peary, trained by Trevor Williams and driven today by Jacques Lambert. Give a big round of applause to Outlaw Kismet and Jacques Lambert picking up his first win of the season. Here are the quarter times. The winner of the first quarter in 30 flat. Over the half in 101 and 3. 3 quarters in 131 flat. Finishing the full mile in 203 and 1. Here are the payouts for race number 9. Number 3, Outlaw Kismet, paid $18.50 to win, $2.60 to place, $3.60 to show. Number 4, Hokey Dokey, paid $2.10 to place, $2.10 to show. And number 6, Heartland Banniesboro, paid $4.60 to show. The Quinella 3-4 paid $6. The Exactor 3-4 paid $27.20. The Triactor 3-4-6 paid $45.90. The Daily Double 6-3 paid $11.70. Here's your rundown. Number one, Great Quote was 4th. Number 2, Next Thing Smokin' was 5th. Number 3, Outlaw Kismet, your winner. Number 4, Hokey Dokey was 2nd. Number 5 was Scratch. And number 6, Heartland Banniesboro was 3rd. The top down your program should read 4, 5, 1, 2, Scratch, and 3. There is a qualifier coming up just shortly for any of you that wish to watch. I'd like to thank all of you for joining us here at Miami Fair. Next post time, August 22nd, 1:30. If you can't join us, please catch us on HPI Bet. Again, that's HPI Bet. Follow Manitoba Harness on Facebook and Twitter, or follow me at Trey MB Harness. That's at Trey MB Harness for everything Miami Fair. See you all next week.